Everything is just sugar now.
Crumbl just released dirty sodas in a handful of locations. I drove 4 hours to get all these.
Dirty sodas. Sodas are already fucking dirty. Sodas are already some of the most unhealthiest thing on the planet. You're telling me you make dirty sodas? 186 grams of sugar. This is literally a walking diabetes drink. You drink this, you have diabetes. Facts.
I don't know what's been going on with the food and drinks lately, but it feels like everything has gotten sweeter and sweeter. Like America's food regulations for what they let pass is probably as easy as finding an Asian person in Chinatown. Take a look at what goes into our food in America. The double layered large smash burgers dunked in oil, that's like the average lunch for an American. Red 40 that's linked to cancer? Yeah, why don't we actually put that in all our candy?
That's literally, like, I'd have to imagine buying one of those is like drinking a fucking bottle of syrup. That's like literally getting a bottle of syrup and just cracking it open and like, that sounds disgusting. That literally sounds disgusting.
Our drinks, and might as well put that in lipstick too. Coffee.
My bad, y'all.
That's pumped with extra sugar, extra caramel, and extra cream. That's just part of your normal breakfast. The unhealthiness of all these sugary drinks has gotten so bad where it's become like a normal thing. And almost every restaurant has their own signature sweet drink. Like when you look at a coffee menu now, you're gonna get handed a list of every single drink being a different color of the rainbow. And of course, they're all at a minimum of 600 calories and 60 grams of sugar. Black coffee has died out. I haven't seen people drink black coffee in like forever. And I'm not a coffee drinker, I don't like the taste of coffee, caffeine is naturally very bitter. But lately, a lot of these cold brews and espressos taste pretty good. And that's the problem. Because if it tastes good to me, that means they put in a bunch of sweeteners to mask out that bitter taste.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, something I did recently add to my bag are matchas. But I only like the strawberry flavored matcha. So they definitely added a bunch of sugar to that bullshit. But I don't drink it. Like when I go and drink a matcha, that I think to myself, like, oh, I'm about to go and drink like a milkshake, straight up. Because I already know the matcha that I like and I'm consuming is bullshit. It's just fucking sugar in a cup.
Nowadays, the ingredients in a normal coffee is made out of everything you would see in a dessert. And nothing's wrong with getting a dessert or satisfying your sweet tooth every now and then, but people drink coffee on the daily. And to the consumer, they don't see coffee to be the dessert because it's just their normal morning coffee to start their day. It's not clocking to them.
It's not clocking to you.
Making drinks people actually order.
Is it fresh strawberries or syrup? Come on, man. You already know the answer to that question. You think these companies are going to waste resources and money cutting up fresh strawberries? You know they're using that syrup.
Are we serious right now? 12 pumps of caramel syrup and 12 packs of sugar? What kind of Jabba the Hutt order is this? No wonder why America is reported to have 42% of US adults being obese and 12% having diabetes. And these restaurants are in this competition to raise these percentages. McDonald's recently came out with their new line of dirty sodas, which are sodas added with a bunch of cream and sweeteners. The lineup includes Sprite Berry Blast, Strawberry Water Refresher, Dirty
Strawberry Water Refresher. Bro, why are we finding ways to make water unhealthy? That's literally fundamentally one of the things that, for the most part, is universally good across the board. And now we have motherfuckers making strawberry water refreshers. That's not water anymore. It's juice. That's juice. It's not water anymore. What are we doing?
Dr. Pepper, Mango Pineapple, Blackberry Passion Fruit, and last but not least, the Orange Dream. And don't get fooled by the fruity names thinking they're healthy, because the Orange Dream might sound like a dream until you look at the 91 grams of sugar it has. This single drink has enough sugar to fill in today and most of tomorrow's daily value. Theoretically, you should only drink half the cup today and drink the other half tomorrow. And if you want to fill up your daily value of sugar, just eat like a raisin or two or something. Or you could just not get the drink at all and eat another sweet thing, because there's other options that taste better and have less sugar than the Orange Dream. You can eat 3 original Krispy Kreme donuts and still have less sugar. You can eat 4 scoops of vanilla ice cream and it still has less sugar. The Orange Dream is just not worth it to be consuming 91 grams of sugar for it. And it's crazy how this drink isn't even that bad. There's other drinks that we'll go over that's gonna wash the 91 grams of sugar. Remember the Ice Spice drink in 2023?
You thought I was feeling you?
The ingredients had about 5% water and ice, and everything else was made to speedrun diabetes. There was a leaked recipe for the Ice Spice Munchkins drink, and it feels like I'm gaining weight just reading this, but here's how to make it. 6 pumps of cane sugar, cream, 3 pumps of coffee syrup, 3 spins of caramel drizzle, 3 swirls of whipped cream, and the cherry on top, donut holes. Yeah,
They put donut holes in the hoe. Now I ain't gonna lie, that sounds good as fuck. I ain't gonna cap. That actually sounds kind of like, hold on. I wish I would have tried that. But again, like when you drink shit like this, you literally need to go into it with the mentality like, okay, I'm about to like consume a milkshake. I'm about to eat ice cream. It's a dessert. It's a treat. It's not something that you should be drinking every day.
Blended up donut holes in the drink. You could make a drink out of blended uranium and it still might be healthier than that. But also, why would you want blended donuts in your drink? Donuts have the
Why not? I love donuts.
same texture as bread, so I feel like having these clumpy bits of donut holes in your drink is going to taste like baby food. Anyway, the total amount of sugar in this drink is estimated to be 130 to 150 grams of sugar, which is about 300% of your daily value. So theoretically, you should only drink a third of the cup for 3 days. But again, this isn't even the worst of it, because we have a new competitor with Crumbl cookie. Crumbl cookie is known to be a very unhealthy food spot, mainly serving their cookies.
I've never tried Crumbl cookie. Like, despite obviously it's clearly not good for you, but is it good? Does it taste good? Can anyone confirm or deny that? Be honest. I'm not gonna fucking roast you for eating Crumbl cookie, but have y'all ever tried it?
Their cookies easily push close to 1,000 calories with 30 grams of sugar. It
1,000?
does have 2 grams of protein though. Maybe it's for the gym bros who want to bulk. But recently, Crumbl decided to step into the beverage space by launching their own version of the dirty sodas on May 4th, 2026. And it's the exact same things as the McDonald's dirty sodas, except that there's more options and of course...
Easy said it's gas. It might be worth at least trying, taking a bite though. You can't, like, Crumbl cookie might be one of those spots where you get the whole cookie and you just need to eat one singular cookie throughout the entire week. Because there's no way one singular cookie has 1,000 fucking calories. That's literally insane. I'm on a caloric deficit right now. I'm like tracking my calories again. I'm only allowed to consume 2,300 calories a day to stay in line with my macro goals. That's literally like all my drinks, all my food. By the end of the day, I'm only allowed to consume 2,300 calories for me to be in shape and, cutting fat off my body. You're telling me literally one cookie is almost my entire, like literally half of my entire day of what I'm allowed to eat. That's sick. No nutrition, straight sugar, no protein, all bullshit. And that's half of what I'm supposed to consume. That's crazy.
way more sugar.
Crumbl has a new line of sodas called Dirty Sodas with over 46 flavors, if I counted correctly. Add a soda of your choice, and you have an unlimited option of syrups, purees, and creams.
Unlimited?
Which can top up to 186 grams of sugar, just like this Crazy Cousins ones. It has a whole can of Red Bull, some other cream, some other syrup, 840 calories, and it's equivalent to either 5 cans of Coke or 19 Krispy Kreme donuts.
A line is healthier.
Yo! These niggas are saying a line, taking a is healthier than drinking one of these drinks, bro. This is fucked. Yeah, the government doesn't love us, bro. This is the government planting seeds of natural selection. The government hasn't taken down Crumbl cookie because they literally have placed it there and have it thriving and striving in society so that people will take themselves out. That's my theory. Because that's the only way this makes sense. The government has literally said, yo, Crumbl cookie, we're going to allow you to literally put whatever the fuck in these drinks and sell it and get away with it because the people that become fans and consume this on a daily are going to perish. In GTA, of course. I think that's what's going on here. They just want a natural selection.
Yeah, I just want to put this comment here because it actually made me laugh, but Mino's not wrong. A line is probably healthier than a drink like this. Matter of fact, why does this drink even exist? I don't know how exactly it is in other countries, but doing a little bit of research, this does seem to be like an American problem. Food in the United States in general typically has more sugar content compared to its UK and European counterparts. And this is because they have laws that either limit sugar in food and beverages or at least have a tax on them. For example, Dr. Pepper in the US has 36 grams of sugar, but in the UK, it only has 24 grams. Dr. Pepper in the UK has a change in the ingredient ingredients with artificial sweeteners that doesn't count as sugar, but it still doesn't change the fact of how food and drinks have evolved to make everybody become a chud. In my personal life, I notice this when I go out to eat or drink. Just about a month ago, I was out with my friends at a concert. The artist performing was Charlie Puth. His music is more on the chill end and the audience was filled with a bunch of millennials, so it's pretty laid back compared to the other concerts.
Imagine being shirtless at a Charlie Puth concert. Hey man. Weirdo. Sorry, had to do it to you, gang.
I went to, but it was still fun nonetheless. But by the end of the show, it was already past 11 p.m. and we were all starving. We had to walk a mile back to where we parked in the freezing cold, and all we wanted was something to eat. But nothing else was open other than food spots or bars, except for one dine-in restaurant that was close by, which was BJ's. BJ's is a restaurant that sells Americanized cuisines such as burgers, pasta, pizza, but they're known for their pazookies, which are warm cookie desserts added with
That looks good. That looks really good.
ice cream on top. And I've seen a bunch of ads about the Pazookie meal deal on social media. It comes with the entree and a Pazookie for $13, so I thought it was a perfect time to try it out. And when we got there, the waiter that served us was hella chill. We came close to closing and we were gonna get the food to go since they were closing soon, but he insisted that it was still cool if we dined in. And even though the service was top tier, I'm gonna be honest, the food was fucking terrible. The pasta I got was alright, but it didn't taste fresh. And the Pazookie looked good and sounded good, but I should have stuck with the basic sugar Pazookie, cause the cookie and ice cream is already sweet enough. But when you order the strawberry cheesecake Pazookie, it's overkill. Cause now you have the cookie, the ice cream, the strawberry syrup, and the whipped cream.
Yeah, that's doing too much. I would have went with just the cookie and vanilla ice cream, gang.
One bite into that, I was already feeling sick. And then the waiter guy was so chill that he gave us a new Dubai chocolate Pazookie on the house.
Oh my, that looks disgusting. Yeah, that's overkill. That's one thing about me, like, I'm a big bag. I like shit, but I don't like when shit start doing too much though.
Which again, very nice of him, but holy fucking sugar overload, bruh. My body was clocking overtime to balance out my insulin. Anyway, we gave the waiter a good rating on Google, but the meal itself was not good. And it sucks because I'm the one that suggested that spot to my friends and none of them enjoyed it either. So yeah, I'm sorry for giving you guys a bad BJ. I think it's too much to handle when you're getting BJs and it's too filling from all the sweet white cream from the ice cream. Everyone's sweet tolerance is different, so my experience with the Pazookie might not be the same as yours, but people's sweet tolerance has definitely gotten inflated with all the hype desserts that's been coming out. You might not even notice how numb you got towards sugar. Like if you ever tried eating chocolate with a naturally sweet fruit, you'll know what I mean. Because eating a fruit like watermelon is sweet on its own, but if you eat like ice cream or chocolate first, then take a bite out of the watermelon, it's gonna taste bland. And that's pretty much the sugar tolerance we've been slowly building more and more as products come out more sweet. Keep in mind the daily value for a 2,000 calorie per day diet is 50 grams of added sugar, and every single one of these desserts are pushing the daily limit already, which is understandable I guess since it's a dessert. But like drinks nowadays have even more sugar than these desserts. The highest sugar Pazookie is the salted caramel Pazookie, which has 154 grams of sugar. But again, something like the dirty soda at Crumbl cookie has up to 186. People can eat whatever they want, but the reality is eating unhealthy is not taking care of your body, and there's gonna be some health issues.
Oh my God.
Effects like looking like a chud. So I hope people are more aware about the sugar they're consuming, at least when it comes to the drinks. You just get a different mental note when you're drinking sugar compared to when you're eating it, because you could drink a can of Coke with 40 grams of sugar and you're probably not going to feel as much compared to when you eat ice cream with 40 grams of sugar. Obviously you can enjoy life without eating some sweets and eating some fast food either.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, In-N-Out is good as fuck.
But you need to find a right balance for when it's too much and when it's straight up just not worth eating. Anyway, like and subscribe.
W video, man. Again, you gotta just take things in moderation. I think that's the biggest issue. People don't know how to literally just like, okay, I'm about to indulge in some bullshit, but that means that I need to not do it tomorrow or the next day or the next day. I need to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Everything in moderation. Even eating too much healthy things could be, you know, bad for you in certain scenarios. So it's like, y'all just gotta be smart about it. Well, y'all appreciate y'all. My name is Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family live on Twitch. Link in the description. I want to see you guys there. Go.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.